Hello, today I'm gonna pull a video from the archive. I have to apologize about the crackly audio, but I've fixed most of that now. Um, it's playing my wizard at around level 34 to 40. I'm 44 in the video just to demonstrate how to start quad kiting at a place called the Overthere. It's also a great place for making a lot of platinum teleporting people. So if you want to get started quad kiting with your wizard, get to level 34, and this should show you a nice easy place to practice. Alright, enjoy. Alright, hello. Today I'm at the Overthere. This place is called the Sky Ramp. Like through the little tunnel there, you go to Skyfire mountains, and a lot of people that quad kite or kite at around level, I think around level 34 is a good level to come here, and you could grind all the way up to 44, but now that I'm 44 most of them are green, but there's still blues, but it takes time to find them, and they still give about 6% experience every quad, so I'll probably still just grind here in between porting, because a lot of high level players come here as well, and you can make a lot of plat just from teleporting people around. So my progression has been from around level 30. I was at the Split Paw Knoll Spies in South Karana, and they drop these skins that are worth, I think at level 30 they were 9% experience each, so you'd almost get 40% experience just from collecting these skins in between killing the gnolls for experience. So it's a really fast way to get to level, I'd say around level 34. Then at level 34 you get the spell Circle of Force, and you can really quad kite properly. If you're a twink, I guess you could probably do it a lot earlier, but for me, I'm not a twink. Let's have a quick look at my gear. Oh, at the Split Paw camp I got the Pegasus Feather Cloak, which you can click that and get levitate. I was just so lucky with that thing. It just landed right in the middle of the spy camp, and I just nuked it down, and there we go. Well, there was a lower level shaman there. We both rolled on it, and luckily I won, so that's good. The other thing I did at level 34, which I think everyone should probably do, is get this. The Staff of Temperate Flux. It's a wizard only staff, and what it's used for is pulling or tagging. You pretty much can run around, right click on it, and tag any mob you want, lower their resists, and well, you'll see how I use that in a second. So if you come here at level, I think you can come here at about level 34. I'm kind of too high, but I just want to make this video because I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of quad kiting videos for wizards, so it's pretty much the same thing, but I'd get the occasional resist when laying down the snare, and when that happens, you can kind of either root and re-snare and just quad to 3 and then just abort the last one. That's probably the safest thing to do, or you can just try to work it around. But again, it really depends on your mana pool. Like, if you have better gear than me, you can probably do all kinds of stuff and it's much easier. Okay, so let me change back to the regular view. I guess I better get off here. I'll use the cloak. The other thing you really need is Spirit of Wolf. Hopefully that's recent enough. When you run out of Spirit of Wolf while doing this, it gets kind of crazy too, but we'll see what happens. I've got some soul potions, and a lot of porters like druids and sometimes wizards hang out here and port the high level players. There's a lot of high level players come through here. And you can make some good friends, which is really good. And already, see, somebody... I've been trying to make this video for a while, but people just keep asking me for teleports. Oh, and this stuff... It wasn't that hard to get. It maybe took me 2 hours to get. There's a quest that you have to do it. But usually there's high level players in the places where you need the items, and they're usually farming, like in Everquest they were farming some kind of ore or clay or something. And I walk straight in there and OOC, I want to loot a ice goblin wizard, and straight away the guy was like, I just killed one, come get it. So that was lucky. And in I think it's Soul A, I had to get a fire goblin heart. Same sort of deal. There was a monk there just farming everything, and I actually died there, but then ended up getting it. And the part in Lake Wrathtier or Lake Wrath, I had a druid help me with that part, and there was like 2 skeletons, and I died there as well trying it by myself, and then the druid came along, and there's 2 of them with a pet each, and the pet are mage pets, and they try to root you, or they did root me and kill me. But when the druid came along, he tried to lull one of them, and it just pulled it as a single. So then we just nuked it down. It was pretty easy. So it's not a hard quest, it's not a hard item to get, but I think it's a must-have item to get. Anyway, I'll turn Levitate off, but definitely get this. I've helped a couple other wizards get this, and they're like, it's a game changer and all this kind of stuff. And it is true, because it's hard to kind of waste mana just trying to get aggro on the mob. But this will be a bit too easy at this level, but it's pretty much the same process, so I'm just going to go for it and show you what I usually do. The other thing is, I don't really go for any of the animals, because druids can charm them. I just leave those other animals for the classes that can use them the most. And you'll notice these cactuses, or spiked succulent, a spiked succulent, they're indifferent. Oh, you see, there's a blue one. That's lucky. I'll get that one. But so if you have to abort and run through there to zone, the spiked succulents, they won't aggro anyone, they won't attack them all, and they're not social, so they don't even help each other out, they don't add, whereas the little chickens and all that other stuff, they'll like help each other out. The Sarnex will help each other out. And so these are kind of safer for everyone, for you and the other people at the ramp if you have to run. But watch this with the staff, right? I can run around, I'll let it wait to get behind me or whatever. Click, click. Feels uncomfortable. So now it's chasing me. I just need 3 more. That one's blue too, what luck. Boom, boom. Thorny, succulent, green. I'm gonna grab the green ones just because to make the video quicker. So that's 3. I want 1 more. There's a few people here today, so chickens. Oh, and it's a bit like Frogger at times, the game Frogger. 3D version of Frogger, you just sort of dodge the animals. Oh, whoops. Oh look, another blue one, so this is actually really good. And I'll spam it a few times, looks uncomfortable. So I'll turn around and have a look in a second. And try to kind of get in the middle of them, and then just herd them around. The other thing I do is my left and right arrow. Well, I use WADS for the controls. And to change camera view, I have Shift A, which is back to first person mode. Or I hit Shift D, and there we go, like, I can just look around much easier. Like maybe one will die before the other and I'll need to retarget them. And I can just look behind, and that's quite convenient as well. So they're almost together. I'll just get them a bit tighter. And then of course, lay down the big AE snare. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's ready to go. And if you want to do it a bit more Hollywood style, you can sort of come around here. Oh, the other thing you can use this star for is to get the range, like they're out of range now. Ready? This is my favorite part, ready? Boom. Okay. After you do this enough times, you know exactly how far ahead. Where was that tiger? There he is. Like, probably about here. And by the time I get here, the spell refreshes, and I'm the max distance away. It's interrupted. Well, that wasn't good. Run a little bit more. Rinse, repeat. There's the ramp for the Hollywood. Alright. I know some people play in that other camera view. I just find this easier myself. I've gained experience. See, if that was the one that I have targeted now, I would have to either turn around or change the camera view and target the others. And that's it, they're all down. It's really that easy. Well, it's that easy with that staff. And with Spirit of Wolf. I think that succulent sap is for making poison, perhaps for rogues or shaman or something. Cactus quills, that's a lore item. When they're stacked on top of each other, I would just take that and destroy it so that I could loot the ones underneath every time. What the hell was that? Oh, nothing. Alright, so that's it. And the other thing is, there's lots of people here for Spirit of Wolf and Clarity. See, he already gave me Spirit of Wolf. I'll thank him. Thank you. beckoning. I also have a hotkey that I'm always asking for song clarity. Alright, well, have fun, and I'll see you next episode.